Old age brings opportunities to reflect on life, but it is also a time to confront the habits we've carried for many years. These habits, although formed through experience and life lessons, are not always beneficial. Sometimes they become barriers that prevent us from fully enjoying the present stage of life. Entering old age doesn't mean we can't change. On the contrary, it's the perfect time to rediscover ourselves, learn, and improve our lives by letting go of habits that no longer serve us, rather than letting old habits dominate. Let's explore the bad habits we need to change, aiming for a life that is more peaceful, balanced, and meaningful. 1. Excessive complaining. Many older adults tend to complain about small things in daily life, such as the quality of medical care, traffic, weather, or even the habits of their children and grandchildren. Excessive complaining not only makes their lives more negative, but also creates a tense atmosphere around them, causing family and friends to feel exhausted when interacting with them. The habit of complaining often stems from feelings of dissatisfaction or a lack of control over various aspects of life. As the body, health, and life circumstances change, complaining may be a way for older adults to express feelings of helplessness or frustration. However, if left unchecked, this habit can take a toll on their mental health, robbing them of joy in life. To break this habit, older adults need to focus on the positive aspects of life and accept that not everything can go their way. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness can help them reduce dissatisfaction and create a more positive environment. Finding joy in small things, like warm conversations or peaceful moments, can improve their quality of life and relationships with others. 2. Refusing help. Some older adults refuse to accept help from their children, grandchildren, or others because they fear losing their independence and feel weak or dependent. This can lead to self-isolation and increased distance from those who want to help. Refusing assistance, even when it comes from good intentions, can create difficulties in care and even negatively affect their health. Older adults need to recognize that accepting help does not mean losing their independence. Rather, it is about embracing the support of family and society to improve their lives. Instead of feeling ashamed or helpless, they can view accepting help as an opportunity to strengthen connections with their children and grandchildren and maintain their health in the best way possible. Accepting help doesn't mean giving up all decision-making power. Older adults can still make important life decisions while welcoming assistance in small tasks that they find difficult. This will help them maintain sustainable independence while reducing daily stress. 3. Judging younger generations based on old values. Many older adults tend to judge the younger generation based on the values and norms they were raised with. This often happens when their traditional values no longer align with the modern lifestyle and mindset of their children or grandchildren. They may criticize the habits, life perspectives, or behavior of the younger generation because they believe these do not reflect the values they hold dear. This can easily lead to family conflicts and even create a generational gap. It is important for older adults to understand that each generation has its own values, and these values don't always oppose one another. The younger generation often grows up in a different environment, with advanced technology, open-minded thinking, and a more flexible way of living, instead of judging or criticizing. Listening to and respecting the perspectives of their children and grandchildren will help maintain harmony within the family. Older adults can learn from the younger generation and realize that change is a natural part of life. Accepting differences and seeing them as opportunities for growth will help maintain close relationships with their children and grandchildren and prevent feelings of isolation in the modern world. 4. Living too isolated. After retirement, many older adults tend to isolate themselves, not participating in social activities or meeting friends. They may feel that social activities are no longer important, or they might hesitate to connect with others due to feelings of weakness or loneliness. However, living too isolated can lead to mental health issues, such as depression, loneliness, and anxiety. Isolation also reduces opportunities for older adults to experience new joys, make new friends, and even acquire new knowledge. When they do not participate in social activities, they miss out on opportunities to maintain mental sharpness, stay active, and connect with their community. To change this habit, older adults can join clubs, hobby groups, or community activities. Attending classes, going for walks, or even volunteering can help them feel useful and reduce feelings of loneliness. Connecting with others will bring them more joy and meaning in life, while keeping their spirits optimistic and refreshed. 5. Clinging to past successes. Many older adults enjoy recalling their past accomplishments as a way to affirm their value in the eyes of others. While past achievements are something to be proud of, constantly bringing them up can make listeners feel distant and disconnected. When older individuals focus too much on what they have accomplished in the past, they may unintentionally make present relationships superficial, missing the chance for deeper understanding and connection. Moreover, clinging to the past can limit personal growth in the present. Every stage of life brings new opportunities for learning and discovery. But when too much attention is given to what once was, older adults may miss out on the chance to connect with new people, build new relationships, and enjoy the joys of the present. What's important is learning to view past successes with a sense of lightness, using them as inspiration, but also paying more attention to the present, engaging in social activities, sharing memories as a way to start conversations, and listening to others can help older individuals build deeper, more meaningful relationships. 6. Imposing personal views on others. After years of living and gaining experience, older adults may believe that their views are always correct and are difficult to change. This can easily lead to imposing personal opinions on others, especially with children, grandchildren, friends, or younger people. Such imposition often results in unnecessary arguments, creating tension and conflict in family relationships. In the modern world, the pace of change is rapid. Values and perspectives that were important to older generations may no longer fit the current societal context. If older adults try to impose their views without listening to and respecting younger generations' opinions, it can lead to distance and misunderstanding. Rather than imposing, it's essential to open up, listen, share, and learn from each other. Each generation has its own perspectives and experiences, and embracing differences helps maintain harmony in both families and society. Older adults can offer their experience as gentle advice, rather than forcing others to follow their way. 7. Being overly controlling in relationships with children and grandchildren. Many older adults tend to try and control their children's and grandchildren's lives in ways they believe are best. While this often stems from love and a desire to protect, trying to control every aspect of their lives can create feelings of suffocation and tension within the family. Children and grandchildren may feel pressured or judged when their every decision is scrutinized, which can easily lead to distance in family relationships. Excessive control can manifest in small decisions, such as how children are raised, career choices, or daily lifestyle habits. However, each generation has its own approach and methods for living. Respecting the freedom and choices of children and grandchildren will help maintain harmony and strengthen family bonds. It is necessary for older adults to learn how to let go of control and trust in the decision-making abilities of their children and grandchildren. Rather than imposing, they can become a source of encouragement and guidance, offering support when needed, but not interfering too deeply in the lives of the younger generation. 8. Reluctance to share emotions. Older adults often keep negative emotions such as sadness, anxiety, or loneliness to themselves without sharing them with others. This may stem from feelings of shame or a fear of becoming a burden to their family. However, keeping emotions bottled up not only affects mental health, but also creates barriers in relationships with family and friends. When emotions are not expressed, negative feelings can build up, leading to stress, depression, and poor physical and mental health. Family and friends may not recognize signs of loneliness or sadness, which can cause these issues to worsen over time. Sharing emotions is a way to relieve mental burdens and create opportunities for loved ones to understand and support each other. Older adults need to realize that expressing their feelings does not make them weak. On the contrary, it helps to build genuine and stronger relationships. Family members will feel happier when they can share and provide help, which also improves the mental well-being of the elderly. 9. Neglecting mental health. Older adults often focus more on physical health, such as regular checkups, medications, or therapies to manage illnesses. However, mental health is frequently overlooked or undervalued. Many do not realize that mental health is just as important, especially in the later stages of life when changes in the body and lifestyle can create significant mental pressure. Many elderly individuals feel embarrassed to admit they are dealing with mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, or loneliness. They fear that acknowledging these feelings will make them appear weak in front of family or society. As a result, they may avoid seeking help from therapists, healthcare professionals, or even their loved ones. It's essential to change the way we perceive mental health. Acknowledging difficult emotions is not a sign of weakness. It is the first step in freeing the mind from invisible pressures. Mental health care practices, such as meditation, speaking with a psychologist, or participating in support groups, can lead to significant improvements in mental well-being. Caring for mental health not only helps older adults feel happier, but also enables them to maintain better relationships with family and friends. A positive and healthy mental state contributes to preserving strong and meaningful connections. 10. Refusing to change. Eating habits. Diet plays a crucial role in health at all ages, but especially for older adults. However, many older individuals tend to stick to old eating habits that may no longer be suitable for their current health condition. Habits such as consuming too much fatty food, sugar, or failing to include nutrient-rich foods in their diet can increase the risk of conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Although doctors or nutritionists may recommend changes to their diet, many elderly people resist these changes because they feel attached to traditional meals or doubt that such changes will make a difference. This can cause them to miss out on opportunities to improve their health through proper nutrition. To encourage older adults to adjust their eating habits, a gentle and sensitive approach is needed. Family members can gradually introduce healthier meals that still cater to their preferences, while explaining the benefits of dietary changes for overall health. The new meals don't need to be drastically different from familiar tastes, but can be healthier versions of traditional dishes. Changing eating habits not only improves physical health, but also gives older adults more energy and flexibility, thereby enhancing their quality of life and ability to enjoy daily activities. Old age is not only a stage of facing health challenges and changes, but also an opportunity to reflect on life and adjust habits that no longer serve us. While some habits have been ingrained over many years, we can still change and improve ourselves. Focusing more on mental health, being open to help, adjusting dietary habits, and learning to let go of outdated values will allow older adults to enjoy life more fully. By making small but meaningful changes, each day can become an opportunity to rediscover joy, peace, and connection with loved ones. Life continues to bring good things if we are willing to accept and adjust. If you find this video useful, inspiring, and motivating, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment with the number 1. And if you feel the content wasn't quite right, comment with the number 2. Your feedback helps us improve and deliver better content. Thank you for taking the time to watch.